It is often said that art imitates life. That is certainly the case with the pleasure of his company, and the life of someone who is very near and dear to me. This 1961 movie stars Fred Astaire, Debbie Reynolds, and Lily Palmer. A sophisticated story. The story begins when Jessica Poole Reynolds is trying on wedding gowns for her upcoming marriage, while her mother, Catherine Palmer, and stepfather, Jim Doherty Gary Merrill give their approval. Jessica asks Jim if he can send another telegram to her father, to which he replies, "There just aren't any places left." Jim has sent telegrams to all the major cities in the world, but they haven't been able to track him down anywhere. Her father, Pogo, Biddeford Poole Astaire, is a globetrotting, eccentric millionaire who spends his life in the pursuit of happiness and pleasure. Pogo finally arrives at Jim and Catherine's beautiful home, unannounced and eager to surprise everyone. He demands a room overlooking the San Francisco Bay from their Chinese houseboy, Toy Harold Fong. The faithful servant protests, but after Pogo speaks to him in his native tongue and gives him a generous cash tip, Toy has been won over. Jessica has been following her father's adventures around the world through newspaper clippings and pictures. Pogo comes back into his daughter's life after being away for 17 years, bearing gifts and just as charming as she imagined. He has a present for her mother and a very expensive gift for Jessica, an heirloom emerald and pearl necklace that his grandmother instructed him to give to someone she would have loved. Pogo had given it to Catherine on the eve of their wedding, but he took it with him when they separated. Pogo takes Jessica sightseeing around San Francisco, including out dining and dancing with her fiancé, down-to-earth cattle rancher Roger Henderson, cab hunter, in tow. She is entranced with his charm and worldly ways, but Roger does not share her admiration for her father's footloose lifestyle and fondness for extravagance. Likewise, Pogo is not particularly impressed by Roger. He is polite to the young man, but he doesn't think he is good enough for his daughter. He subtly tries to sway Jessica away from Roger. Pogo's last big attempt to upset Jessica's life is inviting her to take a trip around the world with him. She is mesmerized as he describes the exciting places across the globe where he wants to take her. He thinks that Catherine has kept their daughter a little too close, so he doesn't think she's ready to give up the fun of freedom for the commitment of marriage. He tells Jessica that they'll only be gone for a year, but she is overwhelmed at this impetuosity. She asks what she could say to Roger. Pogo simply replies, "Goodbye." He reminds her that she can get married anytime but that she'll never have another time to take a trip like that with him. Jessica is torn between the man she loves and her desire to spend time with the father she missed out on knowing.